Hello and welcome to round 2 of the Race Department V8 series. We're here at the Barbagallo Speedway, or Raceway rather, also Wanneroo, so pick a name. Gregory de Grief is on pole position with Mr. Crooks standing alongside. Row 2 has Hanu Carasola and Ben Butendijk with James Johnson and Yao Barbosa rounding out the top 6. Here we are getting ready for the lights now. And they are coming on. We're on board with James Johnson in 5th position and he is good go, and we are racing at the Barbagallo Speedway. Johnson off to initially a bad start and he's starting to pull across on a 6th place man, but he barges his 7th place man, barges his way through there and round teammate Carasola and into a rather nifty potentially 3rd position there actually, as here comes a field streaming through. Gregory de Grief apparently leading from Ben Crooks, and there's everyone else safely making it round. And here we are with 12th and 11th places, Larson and Clark. This is Clark just about to pull out to the outside line. Barbagallo Speedway doesn't, or Raceway rather, doesn't have too many overtaking places, but that is one of them. And Larson looking like he wants to do a switcheroo, but is unable to do so. It's Christopher Larson will have another go later on, I'm sure, but Ben Butendijk has got James Johnson all over the back of him. There's a battle with 3rd and 4th rages at the end of lap 1, and we cross the line, and that is Grief still leading out front. But Butendijk there having to go very defensive to make sure that James Johnson doesn't get through and take the inside line. Holds position just about around these long series of bends. And James Johnson there deciding to mount the curve. Here we are with Christopher Larson again. And I don't think Christopher's had quite enough fun with this battle yet. And that is him about to retake the place back. And oh! That's an alternative line there for Clark, who goes off into the Kitty Litter, and he'll do well to get out of that one as Dan Higgins and Flynn Antonia battle over 16th and 17th position on lap 3, and these two battle for a long time through this race. Currently Antonia, much better traction out of the corner and takes a position. Someone else flies up through as well, so poor Dan Higgins losing 2 places in one corner. Antonia now up to the back of Rosen. Rosen just holding on to 15th position there. But that curb, and it's cut out a few people throughout this weekend, and that is not the way to straddle anything at all. And and that's not the way to take turn 1 either. Too late on the brakes, locked up, off he goes. Philip Antonia goes through, and he's fallen straight back into the clutches of the people behind with Vivo Rosen. Now he's got Ivo Simmons also battling off behind him. Ivo Simmons had an awful qualifying session. He's been trying to make up for it, and I don't think he'll do too badly, considering Vito Rosen is too busy playing off-road racing and little bargy past. But Rosen's not having any of that and slides back through, and that is a switcheroo done exactly how he wanted to be done. Back up front for lap 6. Ben Butendijk still holding on to 3rd position. He's got James Johnson all over him, and Butendijk there locking up and running completely wide onto the curb out of the final turn across the start finish line. This is James Johnson's best chance so far. Contact between the two, a little bit of argy-bargy. James Johnson just about gets it through. Butendijk not having any of it, desperately wants to try and overtake, and they've got to be aware because Carasola is joined onto the back of them, making it a trio as they go up the hill round these annoying little corners. And this is Dan Higgins in 18th position, and that is Martin Bolgen, teammate actually, battling over the lower ranks, and they've got Clark once again behind them. What's going on there? 3 abreast almost there. Clark losing out. 2 teammates, Higgins and Bolgen, side by side down the back straight, down the hill into this final corner. And just about holding on. That's nearly the pit lane, my friend. And same for Clark as well, actually, just behind. And he's busy battling with someone else. And there he is, it's Sylvain Meerlod having a little battle on lap 8. Series round 2 at Raceway. They're almost losing the back end as Clark speeds past 1, and I think they were lapping someone there almost, and that is Bolgen Bolgen going down the order, Meerlod going up, and Clark going off into God knows where, if that was Clark. Oh well, Clark Jones. This is up in 6th and 7th position. Jari Barbagallo under attack. Now they are coming around 2 laps somewhere. I think that is actually Michael Hart Jones. And oh, into the rear there, and that's almost spun him round, just about holding on to the position. Very, very tight racing. Not afraid to touch each other out on the track. These lots. Here's Neil Gold, Vito Rosen and Philip Antonio. 14, 15 and 16. 3 guys desperate for the same piece of tarmac as they come into what I call the pit curve. I don't know what the actual real name is of it. It's like a little mini roller coaster. And here we are, 3 wide, all desperate to get through, and Philip Antonio about to stick down the inside of one car. Is he going to do it 2 in one go? Neil Galt is the man he's going to try and do. Galt just about slides it round and keeps it on the track. Philip Antonio keeps going, and I'm sure his bum will be a little bit sore at the end of that as Antonio fancies a nose down into turn 1. Thinks better of it and has to back out because Galt holds the racing line. Back up on that 14 now. Ben Dyke now slipped into the clutches of Hannu Carasola in the battle for 4th and 5th. Plenty of debris on the road there from an earlier accident. And both sliding a little bit wide there. Carasola much better on the acceleration because he's got much better traction, and that was taking candy from the baby. As Ben Dyke slips down the order and Carasola moves up one. Here's Jari Barbagallo and Mike Simeon again, battling over 6 and 7. On board with Simeon now. He's quite far back, but that is a much better line through that corner, able to take so much more speed, and that's going to put him right into a prime position to attack. Down into the next corner, onto the curb though, and that's going to compromise him a little bit, but he's still very much within striking distance. Ooh, a little nub lunge. And they continue on to fight another day. This is Antonio and Rosen again. This is lap 16 of the Grand Prix. And you can lose so much time just trying to get up these hills. If you just leave one corner wrong, one leaves right into the next, and that's exactly what happened to Philip Antonio and Rosen there down the outside. That's how easy it was. Something tells me Antonio isn't going to quite sit down and take that one. Back to the Barbagallo and Simeon battle. So many great little head-to-heads out on the track this afternoon. Mike Simeon still looking for a way to get past Barbagallo. Barbagallo once again, you can lose traction at the top of that hill, and Mark Simeon senses an opportunity, late brakes and dives through, but he's ran slightly wide there, and Barbagallo fancies another look back up through again. He can switcheroo it down this back straight, thinks better of it, straight into the slipstream. Can he then make the best of it down the hill and into the final corner? Simeon covers the line and goes back to the racing line, leaving there being no room but go for the inside for Barbagallo, but that is not the ideal line into that corner where you can cover it quite easily, and Simeon holds the position. Lap 20, and that is Rosen onto the grass just ahead there of Antonio. And that is Rosen locking up. Poor tyres, they must be taking a hammering. Oh! 3 strikes and you're out. Vito Rosen drops down the order, Antonio yoinks the position back. And those two ding-donging well into the evening. Mike Simeon, now free of Barbagallo, is called up to Ben Dyke on lap 31, coming into the closing stages there. Both a little bit sliding out of that corner, but Simeon definitely carrying more momentum. Straight into the slipstream, on board in the rear end of Dyke now. And here comes Simeon to the inside line. And is he going to make it stick into this final corner? He'll do well if he does. Nudges through. Dyke onto the curb. And very lucky to keep that one pointed in the straight line, but Simeon has the position. Making sure that he knows that his nose cone is there. However, we've barely seen him, but we've not seen him since the start. But Gregory de Grief takes a convincing and utterly mesmerising win for round 2 of the V8 Cup. Join us next week for more action for the V8 Series live on PSR TV.